Award-winning singer Simphiwe Dana has once again made headlines, this time after reaffirming her sexuality in a bold and unapologetic way. Taken to X, the Ndiredi hitmaker expressed her frustration with men, saying their behavior is one of the reasons she prefers being with women. Her exact words, "Yo asile amadoda, this is why I prefer being a lesbian shem," quickly went viral, sparking mixed reactions online. While some fans were surprised by her bluntness, others praised her honesty and embraced her for being true to herself. This isn't the first time Dana has been open about her sexuality. A few years ago, she came out publicly as a lesbian, later announcing her engagement to her then partner Phumeza. Although the relationship eventually ended, she has remained firm in her identity and continues to proudly represent the LGBTQ+ community. What makes her statement so powerful is not just the humor in her jab at men, but also the courage to live openly in a society where sexuality is still heavily debated. In many ways, her voice is bigger than music. It's also about breaking stigmas and encouraging others to embrace who they truly are. I couldn't help but wonder why she made that statement in the first place. Was it something she heard or just a playful jab, especially since she doesn't date men? Either way, the reactions online were as colorful as her fan base. Some debated whether being a lesbian is truly a choice, while others simply celebrated her as an extraordinary artist, unapologetically living her truth. The fact that she can stand firm in her identity while still throwing witty shots at men makes her both relatable and inspiring. Love her or not, she is a reminder that authenticity always sparks conversation. For months, Skomota, the viral dancing sensation, was everywhere on social media, lighting up timelines with his infectious moves and unfiltered personality. He rose to fame after a YouTube podcast interview where he openly bragged about his wealth and generosity, famously claiming to gift women 10,000 rand in Mavuso. From there, clips of his unique dance moves and funny one-liners started spreading like wildfire on social media. Fans loved his unpolished charm. He wasn't trying to be perfect, he was just being himself. Soon he was performing alongside stars like Makadzi and Limpopo Boy, even begging bookings overseas. His growing stardom later landed him a Moja Love reality show, Skomota Sisi, giving fans an intimate look into his life, relationships and family drama. But recently fans have noticed something strange. Skomota has gone unusually quiet. No more viral dance videos, no public appearances, and no fresh social media posts. For someone who was once impossible to miss online, his sudden absence sparked concern. At just 26 years old, the entertainer seemed to vanish overnight, leaving his supporters wondering if he was okay. Many fans took to social media to ask questions, with some even speculating that something serious might have happened behind the scenes. According to Daily Sun, those close to him say Skomota is fine. His team explained that the real issue isn't his health, but rather management disputes and high booking fees that made him less visible. Some event organizers claim his manager doesn't respond to calls, while others said the fees are simply unreasonable. I think this highlights a bigger problem in the industry. Talent is one thing, but good management is just as important in keeping an artist's career alive. Skomota has the star power to remain relevant, but if his team doesn't get things right, fans may continue to miss out on the energy and entertainment he brings. Former Miss South Africa Shudufhadzo Musida is celebrating a massive milestone as her podcast Mindful Mondays with Shudu has shot straight to the top of the charts. The health and fitness show is now officially the #1 podcast in its category across South Africa and 7th overall across all genres. She took to social media to share her gratitude, thanking listeners for not only tuning in but also for sharing their stories and connecting with the conversations she creates. It's been just 3 weeks since the launch of season 2, yet the impact has been both undeniable and heartwarming. What sets Shudufhadzo's podcast apart is its authenticity. Rather than offering clinical definitions of mental health, she focuses on real-life experiences, daily struggles, breakthroughs, and the quiet battles many people face. Her latest episode features singer Shekaina, touching on relatable themes such as boundaries, self-doubt, and healing. Fans have praised the podcast for being raw and relatable, describing it as a safe place where they feel understood. It's more than just entertainment, it's an emotional connection that has given people hope and a sense of belonging in their own mental health journeys. For Shudufhadzo, this podcast goes beyond numbers and ranking. It's a personal mission. The 21-year-old from Hamasia, Limpopo describes the project as love and a platform for meaningful conversations that remind people their voices matter. She's not just creating content, she's creating a community. With more episodes on the way, her podcast feels less like a show and more like a movement, one that South Africans desperately needed. And that's a wrap on today's Buzz. If you enjoyed the drama, show some love with a like and a subscription. New stories are always brewing, don't miss out. See you on the next video.